What's up everybody, I'm Nick with Mad for Multirotors, and today we're going to do a review on the OAS Hobby Wasp 230. It's available at oashobby.com, retails for $138. Features two 3mm plates with 4mm arms, and a dry weight for the frame of 135 grams. I'm pretty excited about this build. Let's take a look inside and see what it has. Alright, so here we are at my desk cam, and as you can see, everything is nice and neat and laid out. This is everything that was in the box. We have a very nicely printed 230 Wasp OAS Hobbies manual. It's very well detailed. You can see they lay out exactly how to build every single piece. It even shows the optional camera mount and skirt mount. And here we have the plates themselves. You can see they're differently cut. This one has an indentation so you can put it on the top and fit your battery straight through the slot. Then you have your bottom plate, which has a strap mount, as well as your naze mounts up front, so you can mount your battery down low when it's assembled. It's pretty nice and slick. It kind of limits you on the types of batteries and size you can use, but we'll experiment with that a little bit later. Next you have your nice thick arms. These bad boys are 4mm a piece, and as you can see they're really thick, and I can't flex them at all. They are strong as you can get, so I'm thinking these will take a hell of an impact. Next big cool part, we have this awesome looking printed skirt. It's real smooth, real clean. I like it. A couple noted things that I noticed though. You do have a slot for your battery wire, or your ESC wires, and they mount well, but it's kind of small, and I don't know if everything will fit through there, but I'll find that out whenever I do my build later. The other neat thing is this quad is designed so you can actually run the arms down low in a 5-inch platform, so it gives it that lifting look, or you can flip the skirt over and run the arms mounted high and use up to 6-inch props. It's actually pretty neat. I'm really looking forward to putting this together. You've got your basic aluminum standoffs, all your screws, everything is nice and well marked. You have a 3D printed camera mount. I think that looks pretty neat. A little solid, but I'll throw it on a scale a little bit later, see what happens. You have a couple of 3D printed bumpers for those of us who can't avoid the trees. Again, pretty solid, not too heavy. They might become a crack problem later, but they look well built. And then finally, a Luminaire PDB. This was sealed, but I pulled it out for mock-up purposes and to make sure it fit, basic checkups. And that's pretty much the kit. It looks fairly inclusive. You've got all the nuts, washers, screws, and pieces you could look for, and hopefully nothing's missing, but we'll see. Time to do a little building. Alright, and there it is. All nicely assembled, put together. It's one beautiful frame if I do say so myself. It's a fairly straightforward, simple build. I've got a DYS 2205 TAC 2300 Special Edition race motors on here. We've got some DYS 30 amp ESCs. I've got them tucked down inside the lower PDB, keeps them out of the way. It's a really tight fit, but everything fits in there, and for my one maiden flight it works pretty well. We've also got DYS's new 5x4x4 quad rotor props. These are supposed to be the props, motor, and ESC setup that puts out 1.2 kilograms of thrust per corner. So I'm really looking forward to getting this thing up in the air and flying. Overall, this is a beautiful frame. I absolutely love it. OAS has it on their website, oashobby.com. MSRP is $138 for the skirt version, which includes the beautiful white skirt you see here. And they also offer a lightweight edition for $119. It's pretty much the same, just does not come with the skirt. I like them, but honestly, this skirt just looks way too good to not have on there. I mean, look at this thing. It almost fits perfectly and just makes the entire copter look more finished. Total all up weight with the battery for me came to 563 grams. That's with the simple Nanotech 4S 1300, sits right in the bay. Without the battery it was 417 grams, so really not too heavy of a copter. Definitely the added weight of the extra millimeter of arm strength, but it's worth it. This thing does not flex at all. I do need to note though, it was on the website originally that you could mount the arms lower or upper, but I went ahead and mounted them lower because I wanted that low center of gravity look and feeling. And I contacted OAS, and apparently that was not what I was supposed to do. But they like it so much that they're going to start offering it. The only modification I had to do was right here on these camera mounts. I had to grind them down a little bit so it would clear the props. Not that big a deal, but again, I contacted OAS, and they said their future builds and sales are going to start including a modified camera mount to allow this, because they themselves loved how this frame looked. I just can't get over how beautiful this frame is. I absolutely love it, and it's expensive, yes, but it's worth every penny. This thing is strong, it's sturdy. I bet it's going to take a beating one day. I can't wait to get it in the air, but OAS Hobbies, you did an amazing job. 2 thumbs up from me.